Okay, this is day 2. I got my curtain liner back on. Got my seat in here. Everything back up. Moving on. Got my shelves back together here. Back of the toilet here. Cleaned up. Toilet's clean. I call this the lady basket. I put tampons and what have you in there. Working on my sink here. Gonna let that soak. I'm gonna move down to the below the cabinet and work on that. Welcome to Mama Bear's Den. Working underneath the cabinet right now. I was thinking the other day, a little thing for the kids going back to school. The Garnier's Fructis hair spray leave-in conditioner. Use that on your kids to keep the head lice away, please. We had a bad case of it back in the day. It's the only thing that would work. So here we go, underneath the cabinet. This is what we're working on right here. All of that. All right. Now, if you can't get down like this, get your little niece or cousin or one of your kids, help you out. Don't do it if you can't get down there. Don't do it. Okay. Some shower stuff. Alcohol. Fantastic. Toilet bowl cleaner. Extra scope. More cleaner. I probably need to put my cleaner somewhere else. Mold control if you have mold or what have you. That was when we had that shower thing going on. We sprayed stuff to make sure that we wouldn't get no mold. Samantha's cushion gels. Bath and Body Works. Probably about everybody's got some of that. More scope. Hey, I'm gonna have a good breath. Toothbrush, toothpaste. I'm trying to get this big thing out of here. I don't have to haul the stuff out. First aid kit. There we go. It's my everything stuff in here. Wrist brace. It's kind of like a... I kind of threw stuff together. Because when you have a little spot underneath the sink. But it's supposed to be for first aid stuff. These bandages. Shower head. Biofreeze. I need to put that stuff in my thing. Well, it takes the band-aids out. And then you got floating band-aids everywhere. Hairbrushes. Look at how dirty this is. I don't use it. It's a shame. A real shame. Goodbye. Oh, that was so easy for me for that. I used to do the makeup, do the hair, try to do the nails. I would say my life changed when I had my first kid. And I about lost her. And my life was in jeopardy. And that stuff just didn't matter anymore to me. My kids were more important. And I'm not just saying that. I changed quite a bit. I used to be I don't know how to explain it. Like I go out, have fun, because I didn't have kids. I could do whatever. But to me, kids are the most important things. They're not things to me. They're most important in the whole world. But that's when my life changed, I could say. Even my dressing, the way I dress changed, all of it. Now I could say after my first car accident, my way I dress changed because I really hurt myself, my back and what have you. But I'm gonna put this paper down here, or try to. And it's not the way I grew up. My mom and dad was home, and I seen how other people's mom and dads weren't always home for them, and I wanted that for my children. That's why I was a stay-at-home mom. About 6 months after Samantha was born, and then along came Dalton after that. And I think a lot of people didn't like the change in me. But I think it was for the best. And hopefully, if my daughter has children, or my son, they think highly of their children and would do the same. Maybe not stay home, maybe not. But for me, that's what I wanted for my kids. I wanted somebody that could be there constant, like my father was for me. Now, my mom and dad were older. They were, they raised a lot of their kids already. I was the last child. And then I moved. Well, my mother passed away, and then my father passed away. And before my senior year in high school. And I lived with my sister Dina. And, it was different for me. Of course. She lived differently. She lived a different life. And I don't want people to judge her for that, She had to work. She had 2 other kids. And then she had me living at her house, But then I, got older, and then I lived with my brother and my other brother for a while until I got married. And then I moved back with Dina for a while even. Yeah, I was living with Dina when when I left home, and then with Alan. So, I had a time where I did live in an apartment, and I enjoyed it, but I don't know if I would have enjoyed it if I was just me. No friends around or anything. No family around. I don't know if I would have enjoyed it. But I did. And I had lots of fun. And when I wasn't a young, pregnant woman. I was 27 when I was pregnant. And I always knew I didn't want to. Well, first of all, I was told I couldn't get pregnant after the car accident. But here I am with 2 kids. So, that tells you anything. But I'm not good at this contact paper. But my point to this is that a lot of people have said to me, I'm surprised you turned out the best, as good as you did because of the circumstances. And I think it was my attitude, actually. My parents always said you were just as good as anybody else. You might not have everything they have. You might not have everything you want. Yeah, it's not that I didn't have time where I was depressed, because when you lose your parents, of course, And thank God my sister, took me in. She could have said, no, I ain't doing that. She's at my front door at my mom and dad's, and I asked her, and she said, yep, we'll be here. I'll have Damon come and get your stuff ready. I didn't tell any of my other brothers and sisters where I was going. I didn't tell nobody. I knew what I wanted to do. I wanted to be with her and her children, because me and Damon grew up together. Jamie, me and Jamie, to this day, we will fight like sisters. And, but we're not sisters. I'm her aunt, but, we carry on, and I don't think this contact paper likes me. Okay, here's what I got. Not perfect, but better than it was. I think this looks better. My first aid, my tooth stuff, first aid stuff, mouthwash, shower stuff. That's what I got left of the Bath and Body right there. Probably last me a couple months, that will there. So this is what all was under my sink except for the wipes there. Hello, I'm back. I'm going to do the smear here. And I'm going to get my cap covered. Now this cupboard, medicine cupboard, cabinet, was one of the first things we put in this bathroom when we got it. So the fondest memory of this bathroom is when Dalton was a little baby and he decided that he was going to take the baby powder and put it all over the bathroom. And I had carpet in this bathroom at the time. He had it everywhere. And I was laughing, and then I was thinking, oh, I hope he didn't get that in his lungs. That could be bad. Well, I'm glad I cleaned that out because we hardly use any of that stuff anymore. We just had it up there, more or less. That's it. Everything's back in order. Until next time. Thanks for watching. Bye.